So the top 10 things you should be buying at Aldi this July 2023. And this month has some amazing and unexpected finds that you are going to love. We begin with a nice little bargain to beat the heat. This fan with a built-in wireless phone charger for $12.99 is USB powered. It has a built-in rechargeable battery, so it's entirely portable. At $10, these folding tray tables are nicely sized with a wood grain or black finish. Great price, which is not the case for this 26-pound countertop ice maker at $90. I saw many shoppers eyeing this, but I'm flagging it as an item you might want to avoid because you can buy a brand name version at a cheaper price, like this one from Frigidaire at Walmart, which I'll link to on the screen using the YouTube shopping tool. Point 2 begins with a top buy from a big name brand, and it's this 5-serving George Foreman grill at $25. Every other retailer is selling it for significantly more. One of the most compact and least expensive air fryers I've seen in a long time is this 2-quart beauty for $30. I love the colors, although I can't say I was blown away by the analog knob on the front versus a touchscreen, but at this price, it gets the job done and it's dishwasher safe. This high-speed blender at $20 includes 2 cups and lids. Might be all you need to produce everything from smoothies and salsa to summer gazpacho. This Belgian waffle maker at $15 is quite similar to the ones made by Dash at comparable prices. This perfect paper towel holder at $13 is marketed to include perfect tear technology. I didn't know a proper tear constitutes any type of technology, but at least no one's claiming this has AI. There's a variation for under a cabinet mounting or a tabletop design, which I picked up. And just a quick mention, if you come across this 2-pack of multi-purpose lighters at Aldi for $4.79, you would be better off buying these at Walmart for a fraction of the cost at $1.74. Point 3 begins with pure brilliance. This 4-pack of ice cream-filled cupcakes for $4.95 must have been concocted by a very smart individual. Combining the two is beyond brilliant and entirely delectable. I was so excited to encounter this 2-pack of chocolate s'more soufflés for $5 imported from France in these reusable glass jars that I completely disregarded the directions. I figured my trunk was hot enough, so disregard the slightly disgusting consistency. The flavor is awesome, and if you were to heat this up, I'm sure it would be far above average. My wife pleaded with me to come home before pre-sampling this all-American cheesecake sampler for $13 with raspberry, New York style, and blueberry cheesecake all comprised in the same package. I opted for the raspberry, which is fantastic, and as a single flavor option, the key lime cheesecake you see right here is $13 as a great alternative. And if you love Dunkin' Donuts, the creamer they use on location can now be purchased in this large 1.4 liter capacity for $5.89. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. Point 4 is tied to some fantastic design. Let's start with this wireless charging clock for $15. The clock has the smartphone wireless charger up top. There's different color options, including this modern wood design, which I picked up. It's impressive in person, especially for the price. Now, speaking of multifunctional gadgets, this organizer desk lamp at $13 is a nicely designed LED lamp with a tray for pens or Post-its, other types of writing utensils that might otherwise clutter a desk. From multifunction to multi-purpose, these cubes have different variations that could function well in an office or for back-to-school organization, and an excellent price to accompany it at $4. At that same fantastic price, these phone or tablet easels can turn any device into a cookbook ready for a kitchen countertop or an entertainment hub if you're streaming from a desk or a nightstand. I bought these so-called premium wireless earbuds for $15, which are a cross between an AirPod or a JBL earphone knockoff, and while they certainly don't have that same audio quality, they are surprisingly solid for the price. As an alternative to Govee strip lights, I wanted to try these color-changing LEDs at $8 before I made any recommendations. I set them up in a spare bedroom. They're vibrant, app-controlled, and the hundreds of color combinations can even sync to music. Before some epic, frugal food finds in the number 5 spot, I know A laundry bag might not sound overly exciting, but these bargain beauties at $7 have this additional compartment for detergent. There's some great design options. I love the easy close drawstring attachment and the durability, which might make this great for a first-time apartment or college. Collapsible hampers at the same $7 price with side handles for easy carry are another consideration. From collapsible to foldable, these storage ottomans at $13 felt to be of a premium quality. They're sized nicely at 15 by 15 inches with an included top for some added internal storage. This 10.5-gallon stainless steel trash can at $25 is well priced, as these are generally quite a rip-off from other retailers. It has a spring open lid for a kitchen, bathroom, or even a laundry room. I love the aesthetic of these bamboo serving trays at $13, sold in 2 packs with some nice color variations. And the LED letter boards are back and at $10. I bought one so I could display my favorite word, these. In the number 6 spot, phenomenal value buys from the food aisle, like this 8-pound bag of chicken breast for $20 from the Kirkwood brand. Kind of sounds like Kirkland, which is of course tied to my other videos on this channel. A 24-pack of quarter-pound beef burger patties at $15 is competitively priced. I wish this next food item existed when my wife was pregnant with our 1-year-old. Stuffed dill pickle ranch shrimp for $6. And if that whole pickle and seafood combination does not appeal to you, stuffed Nashville hot shrimp at the same price could be a better way to go. From the Casa Mamita brand, 12 mini chicken empanadas will cost you $5, which is not a bad price. And if you're a fan of the Checker Rallies fries, this $4.13 bag is cheaper than any other retailer, including Dollar Tree and Walmart, for the same sized offering. If you prefer your fries in a spiral formation, these seasoned curly fries at $3.79 are rumored to be a dupe of the Arby's fries. If you have tried these, please let me know in the comments section. These Franks in a blanket at a first glance look to me like hot dog sushi, which I still think someone should invent if it doesn't exist yet, but at $4.49, this could be a fun appetizer. These are topped with everything bagel seasoning. 2 different food cultures unite with these Korean barbecue-style Japanese udon noodles at $9. And as a more traditional offering, this chicken pad thai kit is a portion best experienced as a dinner for 2 or a very, very hungry individual, aka me, in the middle of the night while researching Prime Day deals last week. I'll get to the most surprising part of the video in a moment, but in the number 7 spot, this rattan lamp at $30 looks like it's straight out of an art gallery. Can you imagine a decade ago trying to explain to someone that you picked up a gorgeous lamp from your grocery store? It would sound unbelievable. The bamboo lantern right here has a built-in flickering candle for $11.29. And if you're not quite feeling the lantern, one large wood hurricane candle holder or a 2-pack of these small wood hurricane candle encasements at $12.79 are so beautifully designed that I wanted to pick these up as well. For days with picnic-ready weather, this portable picnic tray at $11.29 folds up. My wife and I actually had one of our first dates in Central Park several years ago. This is the photo of before I spilled food all over her dress, and that was because I did not have a folding table. Luckily, Daria stayed with me, and from sitting on the ground to finding yourself in this nice wooden folding chair at $30, these look like they would cost a lot more than they actually do when you see them in person. This 64-quart clear latching storage bin at $8 is an excellent price, nicely timed for when our summer essentials need to be stored for the fall or winter. I should mention none of this content is sponsored, nor is Aldi paying me to make this video. Point 8 might be the most surprising on the list, considering it has a bit of a Sephora vibe. Let's start with what appeared to be a shopper's favorite. These 5 packs of makeup removing cloths at $5 were flying off store shelves so quickly, I had trouble capturing this video. I've learned through some Amazon research that these compact ionic blow dryers at $15 have a very popular design, and they are competitively priced at Aldi. This hair straightening brush at $15 is a dupe I recognize of the Revlon straightening brush at a much more palatable Aldi price. This electric 4-in-1 body brush at $15 is a rechargeable mystery to me. I've never used one of these, but it has 4 different attachments and a 2-speed selector. I suspect this might be for exfoliation. Feel free to enlighten me in the comments section. An array of skincare tools at $8 includes a facial cleanser, a facial roller, which my 5-year-old seems to enjoy using after her long day at kindergarten from time to time. That's a strange true story. And I saw this hair remover tool in a couple of shopping carts. I have since learned it has built-in LEDs. I was curious if this 2-pack of satin pillowcases, which includes an eye mask at $5, was of better quality than the Dollar Tree alternative. So I picked it up to investigate, and in this case, Aldi wins. For your shower accessories at the gym, or for a college student living in a dorm, these shower bags at $4 are a nice way to transport all of your essentials from point A to point B. I'll tackle fashion in a moment, but for my next point, it's one of the least expensive 28-piece food storage sets I've seen in a while at $10. This 7-piece knife block set at $15 includes silicone grips. Might be a good starter set. I very much like the quality of this 13-piece kitchen tool set for $15. This paella pan at $10 looked to be of superb quality, and I adore this carbon steel wok. Also $15. It felt to be of an industrial type restaurant quality, and I may end up purchasing this. Pure comfort is in control for my next point, and these ladies' open-toed slippers at $5 are apparently one of the more comfortable pairs of slippers you can wear, thanks to a shopper named Kathy who filled me in. Now, I've learned as a parent that these kids' slip-on shoes at $4 with all of these random perforations are a hot summer accessory. My daughter Mara would go crazy for these pink ones. If you'd like to match the shoes that your child wears, or you just want to make your own adult foot fashion statement, adult slip-on shoes sporting all these random holes are $7. Portable evaporative air coolers have returned from last year. This time they have LEDs, random and unnecessary in all the right ways. They are $20. For a more traditional option, this 5-inch rechargeable fan is $8. There's an 8-inch circular fan for $2 more. And for a more comfortable night's sleep or to further increase air circulation in a larger room, this 20-inch fan is $30 with only one color option, unfortunately. Now, fortunately, our bonus section includes an overwhelming number of color options for these 20 by 48-inch body pillows at $13. Ceramic birdhouses at $7.49 are nicely sized, and these glass hummingbird feeders at $10 have a beautiful blown glass design and look much more premium than the price of admission. And finally, some hilarious product packaging for these pet sunglasses at $3.69. Considering how much I like my sunglasses, I don't see why a 4-legged family member should be deprived. But more importantly, how awesome is this packaging? Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.